Welcome to the SeaWorker Training Tutorial Series. Today we will cover the click-to-chat service using the eGain Agent Console. Let's get started. In today's tutorial, we will overview the function of the eGain console, learn how to get started navigating the tool, understand agent tasks, and view a demonstration, identify eGain support, and review important links. Click to Chat uses the eGain Agent Console, which is a service console designed specifically for use by customer service agents to handle service interactions and tasks. As an agent, this console is the only work area that you are likely to need. It provides you with all the tools and information that you need to complete activities. In this console, you can view customer records and interaction history, manage chat activity, use and contribute to the knowledge base, and run reports on your own performance. Now let's take a look at how to get started using the console. For the India pilot group, Manila agents are expected to be logged in by 10:30 a.m. Manila time and should stay logged in until you leave for the day. U.S. agents should be logged in from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The address for accessing eGain is listed on the screen. Type this address in your URL to access the site. Please ensure that your pop-up blocker is disabled. The URL should launch a pop-up window to log into eGain. If you have any trouble getting it to launch in Chrome, try the Internet Explorer. If it asks you for a login, use your Cisco username and password, then select the agent login. After logging in, you will notice that your screen is divided into 6 basic areas. At the very top of the screen, you will find the console toolbar. The top left is the Inbox Folders pane. The top right is the Inbox List pane. The bottom left is the Information pane, and the Reply pane is to the right. The status bar is at the very bottom of the screen. Let's take a moment to understand the functions of each link on the console toolbar. The console toolbar provides access to search, messages, and options windows. Agent availability and other user options are controlled from this toolbar as well. The console's icon grants access to the various consoles that have been granted according to roles, such as agent, supervisor, or administrator. Using the reports icon, agents can run basic reports on their own performance. You can use the search icon to search for chat transcripts, knowledge base articles, and chat activities. Click the refresh icon to refresh the agent console. Click on the options link to set up individual settings, such as auto spell check. Click on the messages link to send messages to users in the system. You can log out and click on Help for guidance on all components of the console. Now let's take a look at the Inbox folder pane. The My Work folder is separated into 2 main folders, Activities and Cases. Chat activities are activities created for a chat session between a customer and an agent. A chat is a real-time interaction between the two where they exchange text messages. The current folder displays how many chats are active. Use the Completed folder to view all of your completed chat activities. The My Searches folder allows you to access any saved search, activity, or knowledge base. In My Folders, you can create shortcuts by dragging and dropping an activity from the inbox list. And the My Monitor folder allows you to view queue and agent monitors. The Cases folder is used to group activities related to the same issue. A case can contain activities of various channels, such as email, chat, phone, and tasks. Now let's take a look at the Information pane, which provides details about the activity selected in the inbox. In the activity link, you can view activity information, such as any fields captured in pre-chat form, department, and queue name. The customer icon allows you to view customer details, such as the name or email address. The history icon allows you to view chat history related to the user specific to the department. The audit icon contains a log of activities of the current chat session. KB or Knowledge Base allows you to access quick links, quick responses, and KM articles. Agents can post these to their chat. The Classify link allows you to classify each chat interaction before ending. This step is mandatory. You can also be linked to other external tools or web pages. You will primarily use the reply pane for your interactions. And you can use the text editing toolbar to format responses and access unique eGain features. Now, let's take a look at how the agent will use the eGain console. When a chat enters the queue, agents will receive both visual and audio alerts. 2 chats are automatically assigned to the agent, but the third must be manually accepted. The system has been configured so that an agent can receive no more than 3 chats at a time. When logging into the console, the agent should mark themselves available for chat by checking the Available for Chat box. Once this is done, chat activities are displayed in the chat inbox. And a notification box at the bottom right of the screen indicates that a chat is assigned to the agent. The second step the agent should take to accept the chat is to click on the Chat Activity row. The third step the agent will need to take is to manually accept the third chat by clicking on the flashing Pull Chat button. The chats in queue are color-coded to help the agent keep track of the status. Red indicates the customer is waiting for the agent to reply. Green indicates the agent is waiting for the customer to reply. And yellow indicates the customer has left the chat. Remember, the agent can use the text editing toolbar to format responses and access unique eGain features. Here is a tip for accessing knowledge base articles. After logging into the agent console, open the knowledge base in the information pane. Expand your department, click on Standard, and then click on the chat file. This helps the agent access the knowledge base quickly at all times, regardless of chat interaction. Knowledge base contains quick responses that are pre-set up for the agent to use during chat interactions. Quick responses are typically greetings and other responses like please hold, are you there, and goodbye. You can click on the Quick Response button to open the Quick Response menu. Then select an article from the Quick Responses menu. The article will be populated in your reply. Not all quick responses are configured for the reply toolbar, but all quick responses are visible via the knowledge base. Here are some other tips on how to use KB articles in your chat responses. You may click on the Add to Reply to add the full KB article. Or agents can highlight certain text from the article, drag and drop, or copy and paste directly into the chat. Agents can also bookmark an article by clicking on Bookmark. Doing so will make this article available through the reply toolbar. This helps the agent access the knowledge base quickly at all times, regardless of chat interaction. You can also use article macros to respond to chats. An article macro is a set of characters typed in to quickly call content from the knowledge base. The agent simply types in 2 accent symbols before the macro. When the agent sends the macro, the content expands. Let's take a look at the desktop sharing feature. Desktop sharing is currently not available in Click to Chat, but if screen sharing is needed, please reach out to the customer via Jabber, where screen sharing is available. When completing the chat, use the resolution code of Jabber Transfer. To use the Queue and Agent Monitor, go to the Folders pane and click on My Monitor. Click on Filters and choose either the Monitor Agent filter or the Monitor Queue filter. All agents can freely transfer or conference chats directly to the chat agent or queue within their department. The agent can click Transfer to redirect the chat or escalate the issue. Chat activities can be transferred to a department, queue, or user. The drop-down menu list will only show users that are logged in and available. Let's take a look at the conditions for transferring chats across departments. Each department has a general routing queue as well as specific queues. Transferring chats between departments can only be done by transferring the chat to the general routing queue of the other department. Chat interactions may be resolved under the general routing queue or transferred to other queues if the agent is unable to resolve the interaction. By default, all users in each department are added to the department's general routing queue. If your department requires only specific agents be members of the general routing queue, please inform your team lead to engage the Click to Chat program team so the queue can be configured to your requirements. When transferring across departments, chat transcripts are not shared or carried over, so please update the notes of the chat activity prior to transferring the chat. This will benefit the receiver, who can gain a background context of why the chat was transferred. Let's take a look at departments an agent might transfer to. The agent should transfer to HR support for queries about updating Blue Badge workers, or transfer to procurement for issues inside of the iProcurement tool, or creating purchase orders for out-of-scope countries. The agent may also transfer to technical support for anything that may normally be transferred to GTRC. Please note that if you are trying to transfer to a queue where no agents are available, the tool will not let you complete the transfer. Instead, you should send them the contact information for the correct group and close the chat as an external transfer. As an agent, you have the ability to conference others into your chat. Click the Conference button to invite another user to join the chat. Then select from the list of available users. The agent or supervisor who joined the chat can exit the session by clicking Leave. For each chat, the agent must be sure to update the customer information. The agent should go to the Information pane and click on the customer icon. Check to see if the job title is filled in. If not, it needs to be filled in with either the hiring manager, supplier, or worker. If you're not sure of the person's role, check the CEC or Cisco Employee Communities directory. If still unclear, ask them to be sure, and after updating the title, click Save. To view a customer's history, go to the Information pane and click the History icon. There you may view all past chats with a customer. And you can expand the case folders to view the entire transcript. If you are waiting for the customer to respond to your chat message, keep an eye on the time in the Time Waiting for Response column. Once it hits 2 minutes, ask if they still need help. You can also use the quick response called No Client Response in the Greeting Communications folder. If you are still waiting after 5 minutes total, let them know you are closing the chat due to lack of response. In this case, you can use the quick response called long delay in the Greetings and Communications folder. If you close the chat due to customer inactivity, be sure to use the resolution code of Customer Canceled. Now let's take a look at our guidelines for classifying cases. Step 1. Select a category from the choices provided based on the type of case. The option for Not Specified should only be used for canceled chats. Step 2. Choose a resolution code. The choices are Case Created, Customer Canceled, External Transfer, Jabber Transfer, or Resolved. Step 3. Choose a sub-reason. You should only use Step 3 if in Step 2 you chose the resolution code of Resolved. If that is the case, the sub-reason codes are Quality Error, Resolved via KB, Resolved without KB, Status Check, or Technical Error. To view completed chat activities, go to the information pane and click on the activity icon. You can go to the completed folder to access all your completed chats. Then, select a chat activity to view. And you can view the transcript in the information pane activity section. You can also search chat activities by email address. To do so, click on My Searches, then click on New Folder. Enter the name of the search. Then click on Relationships tab. Then choose Contact Point as the type. Choose Email Address as the attribute. Choose the equal sign as the operation, and choose Prompt as the value. Choose OR as Boolean. Click Enter, then hit OK to save. Please refer to the following slides for support and case escalations. The following slide contains links to useful sites. Congratulations! You have completed the Click to Chat training tutorial. You can revisit this tutorial at any time to review the material, or for additional support, training, or FAQs, please visit the SeaWorker Jive site or contact your Global SeaWorker support team.